Okay, did I work? Ooh. Hi, everybody. Oh no. That needs to be muted. Okay. How is everybody doing? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Is everything okay? Hi guys. If you hear random shouting in the background, it's my husband who's also wrapping up his stream soon. Um, Sorry, that's why I started a little bit late, if anybody cared. um, cool. So today's theme is demons. As always, I'm going to start with a riddle, and then at the very end of the stream, I'm going to tell you guys what the answer is, so you guys have some time to figure out the answer. But before we get into that, don't forget to subscribe to Snarled and our gaming channel, Slatrix. And if you're not on Discord, or if you don't even know what Discord is, it is a chat room, and it allows us to talk to you directly. You could call us, but don't call me because I never answer. My Discord name is right there. You can add me, message me, and then the link to the Discord's right here. Discord.gg/snarled. So go type that into your browser and then come join our thing. It's completely free and it's super fun. What else? Oh yeah, so my new show School Spirit is out. New episodes every Friday. The first episode is already out on Snarled, so after this stream, go watch it, please. And then Friday is chapter 2, and then there's a total of 5 episodes, so I hope you like it. Yeah, I think that's... oh, and also merch. Our merchandise is beneath the description. I think that's it. Yeah, we've got Something Scary stuff, we got Snarled stuff, we got Slatrix stuff. And it's right beneath the video, so go ahead and buy things if you have money. All right, so you guys ready for the riddle? Okay, this one's actually like an actual riddle. Usually I just pick like tiny little stories that are like sort of creepy, but this one's like an actually hard riddle, so you may not get it, and I'm sorry. All right, you guys ready? One day, while walking home from work, the devil pays you a visit. He has a proposition, and afraid to insult him, you agree to listen. He says, I have 2 $100 bills, and I'm going to give both of them to you. Then I'm going to make a statement. If the statement is false, then you give me back just one of the $100 bills. If the statement is true, then you keep them both. Do we have a deal? Seeing nothing but profit in the proposal, you agree to the deal and shake hands with the devil. Satan hands you 2 crisp $100 bills and makes his statement. After he does, you owe the devil $1 million. What did he say? All right, so think about that one because it's actually really hard. I didn't get it. I had to look up the answer. All right, so we've got 4 stories. Oops, I keep pointing the wrong way. There, names of the people whose stories we are reading. First, we're going to start with Christina. Oh, and also, if you guys don't know, you can submit a story. You either email me here, SomethingScary@Snarled, or you message me on Discord at Hey, I'm Sapphire, because somebody took Sapphire, the username already. All right. Okay, so our first story from Christina. Hey, Sapphire, I know that I had sent you a lot of emails, but this is one of the most terrifying paranormal experiences. Back in 2006, when I was 5 years old, I had seen ghosts in my entire childhood. Once, I even saw a lady in a wedding gown staring at me with its glowing red eyes. My parents would always keep me away from disturbing objects or even telling me scary stories, which just made me even more disturbed. One day, my parents were out for their anniversary celebration, and I was left with my grandmother, who remembers what I did on that exact same day. My grandma was on our patio reading newspapers, while I, as a little innocent girl, was playing along our garden corner. I'm sure for about a few minutes, my grandma heard me talking to someone. She came to me and said, "Who are you talking to, Christina?" I then pointed in midair. My friend who is a lost soul. Carrie, say hi to my grandma. Grandma Jean, say hi to my friend Carrie. At first, my grandma was confused. There was no one in front of me, just air. My grandma then told me to go inside my room and don't ever come down unless she told me to. I saw her talking to Carrie, but I guess she can't see her. Once she was done, she told me to never communicate to Carrie's spirit. Hang on, there was a super chat. Hey, Jacob Kazak. No comment? Okay. Now that I'm 16 years old, my grandma finally revealed her words to Carrie. What? Oh, sorry. Now that I'm 16 years old, my grandma finally revealed her words to Carrie. Carrie was not a lost soul and was the devil's companion to take souls of young girls my age. She was targeting my soul and trying to be close to me by telling me that she needed help. My grandma also told me that if I still communicate with Carrie's spirit, she will drag me to the spirit realm and to hell with great expectation. What? Okay, so that's really creepy. I don't like the idea of the devil sending tiny children spirits to take children. I don't know. What do you guys think of that? I think it's really creepy. Let me look at your comments. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Literally spooky dukes. Sorry, give me a sec. All right, guys, ready for your next story? This one comes from Kaylee with a K. It's a little longer, so bear with me. No super chatting in this. Wait. wait till between stories to super chat so I don't get to lose my momentum. And I'm not looking when I'm reading my story, so I don't want you to waste your money is what I'm saying. Okay. Okay, this is from Kaylee. I have experienced a ton of supernatural things in my life, and the most is in the house I live in. I have lived in my house for about 5 years, and I have seen different ghosts and possible demons. They usually just pass through like my house was just the highway of the dead. I like that idea. I have seen so much that I have been desensitized to all of this. However, there was one encounter that still leaves me with chills. My room has always made me uncomfortable, especially my closet. I never go in there. I got my new dog Holly, who is a border collie Australian Shepherd mix and is super protective of me and my family. She slept with me in my room, and over the weeks of her being with me, she would growl in the middle of the night at seemingly nothing. I always just shrugged it off as just another ghost. After about a month, I finally saw what she was growling at. I sleep with my back to the wall, and I faced my door, and to the right was my closet door that was a walk-in closet. My bed was by a window that faced the main road. Holly liked to look out the window, and she would sometimes growl at things outside. One night, I stayed up later than I usually did at about 2 a.m., and I decided to call it a night. It takes me a few hours to fall asleep, so I just lay there with my eyes closed. This night was just like every other one. I laid down facing my door and closed my eyes with Holly laying at my feet. After a while, I heard Holly start growling. I told her to be quiet, but she didn't. I figured whatever she was growling at would just pass and she would stop growling. After a few minutes, her growling became deeper and more threatening. I felt her stand up. Tired of hearing her growling, I turned my head and opened my eyes. I expected Holly to be looking out the window, but she wasn't. She was facing my door, hunched with her head low, ears back, tail raised in an aggressive way, and her teeth bare. I turned my head to the door and stopped in fear. There was a black figure that had to be at least 6'10". It had horns on its head that were twisted and pointed backwards. Its ears were like humans. The mouth was held in a sinister grin. At the end of his hands were long talons. And the only thing that wasn't a shadow was its eyes, its blood-red eyes. It just stared at me, and I couldn't look away. I have never not been able to talk or move. I tried to shout at it to leave me alone, but no sound came out. Its grin seemed to get bigger. It tilted his head in a sort of taunting way. It stepped closer. Holly snapped at it, and it looked at her. Its grin fell, and it raised its hand as if it was going to attack her. She lunged at it, and it disappeared. Holly landed and kept growling at the door. I was finally able to sit up. I grabbed my phone and turned on the flashlight. I checked all the corners of my room to find nothing. I didn't sleep that night. After a few hours, Holly stopped growling and came back to my bed. I don't know what would have happened to me if she wasn't there. After that, I put salt around my room as well as crystals. I hoped that would be my last encounter with that creature, but I was wrong. It's been following me. I would be out of my house and I would see it out of the corner of my eye watching me. It would taunt me and charge at me, making me flinch and drop what I was holding. After about 3 months, I got myself a service dog for my disability. I have PTSD, anxiety, and depression, and ever since I got my service dog, the creature has stopped stalking me. I would see him a few times, but always far away, and I have moved into my office and left my bedroom alone. I plan on moving out, and I hope I never have an encounter like that again. I probably owe my life to my dog Holly and my service dog Chance. Oh, that's weird. That's really creepy. Yeah, that's why I love having dogs, because they can like sense things. We're so I don't know. It kind of freaks me out though, because like sometimes they'll just like bark at literally nothing, and then I'm like, are you actually barking at something, or is like someone there? I don't know. Yeah, it's real spoopy. Cool. All right. Next story is from Maya. This is a little short one. Thank you for doing a short one. All right. My dad was laying on the bed with me one night, and I asked him, do you have any paranormal stories? And this is what he told me. He told me that when he was young, one night he was sleeping with his brother in their bed, and his brother just couldn't stop moving. So in a groaning tone, he said, stop moving. But his brother kept moving, so he said it louder. Robin, I told you to stop moving. And then he heard his brother say, Chris, I'm on the floor because you wouldn't stop moving. My dad opened his eyes and saw a shadow figure laying in the bed. To this day, he still doesn't know if there was really something there or if his eyes were playing tricks in the dark. Eee, that's creepy. I don't like that one. So both of them thought the other person was moving around, but it was a ghost. All right, here's our last story. This one is from Anonymous. They did not want to be named, so they're lost. Hang on one sec. Hey, I think somebody Googled the answer to the riddle. Because I saw the answer in the chat, and it was correct, and I think that they... Kung Fu Panda Girl, you sent me something scary fan art. How did you send it? Because if it was anything other than an Instagram post, I guarantee you I will not see it. If you DM me, I will not see it. If you just tag my name in the comment, like, I will not see it. The only way I can for sure see it is if you like post it and then tag me like a photo, because that way like I'll get that notification and I'll see it. You know what I mean? Because sometimes if you just like mention me, it like gets lost. Don't worry about it. Anyways, yeah. So if you wanna, because I want to see it. I want to see all of them, and then I feel bad when people are like, "Oh, you didn't say anything," and I'm like, "Oh, it's because you sent it to me in a way that I don't check." Anyways, all right. Time for our last story. No. All right. This is from Anonymous. I have seen a ghost and felt the presence of spirits before, and I've also predicted things by accident, and I've also wished for things to happen for some strange reason, and without warning, they happen. I even have dreams that tell me things indirectly. For example, I had a dream where a demoness told me she saw my life the day I was born. I did some research and found out that the demoness's name was Lilith, who not only was in the Hebrew mythology said to be Adam's first wife, but according to my sources, she's the wife of the devil, mother of all demons, and a demon who kills infant children. This was more than a coincidence to me. That led me to suspect something happened when I was born. And then I found out that when I was born blue, meaning I almost suffocated from lack of oxygen and could have died. But I didn't. But after I was recovered, my grandfather's mother died. I know the two might not be related, but then I found out I was born in the same hospital she died at. This is a weird tale, but I think this is a good head-scratching story. So basically, I was trying to, like, think about this. So Lilith is, like, she tried to take your life and then instead took your grandfather's mother's life? And that's so like when you were like when you weren't blue anymore, then like, oh, let's take someone else's life, something like that. I don't know. You all Googled it. Oh, you guys are the worst. Oh, man. You guys are cheaters. It's fine. I would have cheated, too. All right, guys. So before I give you the answer to the riddle and before I wrap up here, here's a couple reminders. Don't forget to subscribe to Snarled and Slatrix. And don't forget to join our Discord. The thing is right here. Doop. Right there. Boop, boop, boop. I have a new episode of School Spirit coming out this Friday. It comes out every Friday. There's 4 more episodes left. So make sure you subscribe and the bells turn on for notifications so you know when it goes up. We have got merch below the video. And then also I'm on Twitch now. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I do stuff sometimes. So go ahead and follow me over there. It's just my name. It's Sapphire Sandalo. So twitch.tv/Sapphire Sandalo. And that's also the same for my YouTube. And then like my Twitter and Instagram is @awkward_sapphire. I am going to be doing a lot of new stuff in the future. Some cool stuff maybe. So if you want to be like in the know of when that stuff happens, make sure you follow me so you get notifications of that. Anyways, that's enough of that. All right, this is the answer. This is straight from the website. After making your... Oh, actually, no, I have to read the riddle again. Sorry. One day, while walking home from work, the devil pays you a visit. He has a proposition, and afraid to insult him, you agree to listen. I have 2 $100 bills, and I'm going to give them both to you. Then I'm going to make a statement. If the statement is false, then you can give me back just one of the $100 bills. If the statement is true, then you keep them both. Do we have a deal? Seeing nothing but profit in the proposal, you agree to the deal and shake hands with the devil. Satan hands you 2 crisp $100 bills and makes his statement. After he does, you owe the devil $1 million. What did he say? All right, this is the answer. After making your ill-advised accord with Lucifer, he spoke thus. You will either give me one of those $100 bills, or you will give me $1 million. Now you're trapped by logic. If you were to give the devil one of the $100 bills, you would make the statement true. But by doing so, you would violate the initial conditions of the agreement. Remember, the devil said, if the statement is true, then you keep them both. This is a deal with the devil, so the phrasing of the initial agreement is binding. You might be thinking that you could give the devil a different amount, like $110, for example. This would make the statement false, allowing you to give him back one of the $100 bills without violating the agreement. But remember, he said, if the statement is false, then you give me back just one of the $100 bills. The genius of Satan's play here is that he takes a scenario that appears to have 2 choices and twists it so that only one of them adheres to the rules of the game, leaving you only one choice. You cannot give him a $100 bill without violating the first part of the agreement, and you cannot give him any amount other than 100 or a million without violating the second part of the agreement. Therefore, you have but one option. Pay the devil $1 million. Yay, math riddles. Not even math, just logic. So yeah, that's that. All right, guys, that was today's stream. I do this every Wednesday. You can submit stories here, SomethingScary@Snarled.com, or here, message me on Discord. Hey, I'm Sapphire. Join our Discord. Here's other information for other stuff. Make sure you follow me on things so you know what I'm up to, because I'm up to new stuff, maybe. All right. I think that's it. I think I covered everything. All right. Bye, guys. Oh, wait. Actually, wait. Let me say bye to some of you people. Bye, Dragon Girl. Bye, Vivi Lanes. Bye, The Random. Bye, Joji Casta. Bye, Nivea McCall. Bye, Marlo Roberts. Lord Cheesecake. It's me, Amanda Forrest. Jeffrey Bunting. Oh, hey, Jeffrey Bunting. M Channel. Sapphire Salazar. Why are you stealing my name? The little gamer Devani. Hi. Kiberis, Mississippi Wolfblood, Madeline Morden, Nicole Guz, Cassandra Gonzalez, Isabella Gonzalez. Ooh, multiple Gonzalezes. Hitalia is amazing. Bobbity Bunny, Oliver the Owl, Eva Genova, Desiree Salas, Mr. Poke, Timmy, Liana Roars, and that's it. Cool. All right. Bye. See you next week.